Hey, hustlers and visionaries, ready to turn your side gig into a legit business? Here's a stat to wake you up. According to Fundera, 86% of startups in the USA crash within 3 years. That's 86 out of 100 dreamers waving the white flag. But you don't have to be one of them. A killer business plan for small businesses can put you in the 14% who slay the game. Today we're going all in, over 30 minutes of pure, actionable gold to build a business plan from the ground up. I'm not here with boring theory. I'll walk you through a real-deal case study, launching a custom fashion shop in Austin, Texas for just $3,000 over 6 months. You'll master 2 steps to craft a psychology-driven, budget-friendly plan, plus insider tips to dodge rookie mistakes. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up, this is your blueprint to kickstart your hustle and win big in the USA. Grab a notebook, big enough to dream on, some colorful pens, and let's dive in. This is ThriveBit by Andy, your YouTube podcast for psychology-backed hacks to supercharge your life, work, and mindset. Every week, we drop strategies to outsmart your brain and thrive. Want to join the ride? Watch ThriveBit on YouTube and let's build your empire. Why startups crash and how you'll crush it. Let's cut to the chase. Starting a business is a wild ride, but the stats are brutal. According to Fundera, 86% of startups in the USA tank within 3 years. That's 86 out of 100 dreamers watching their hustle go up in flames. Why? It's not just bad luck. It's 3 fatal mistakes that you can sidestep with a killer business plan for small businesses. Let's break it down and make sure you're not next. First, most startups crash because they have no clear plan. They dive in with passion, but no roadmap. Think of it like sailing without a GPS. You're lost before you start. A friend of mine opened a boutique in Austin, Texas, chasing the city's trendy vibe. No plan, just vibes. They stocked piles of inventory, hoping customers would magically show up. 6 months later, they were $10,000 in debt and shuttered. Psychology backs this. APA studies show structured planning cuts, decision fatigue, and boosts focus by 25%. A solid plan gives you clarity, what you're selling, who's buying, and how you'll win. Second, overspending kills fast. Newbies blow cash on flashy offices, overpriced ads, or too much stock. My friend rented a $3,000 a month storefront in Austin's downtown, thinking it'd scream legit. But customers didn't care. They wanted quality, not a fancy address. Harvard Business Review says 60% of failed startups cite cash flow as their downfall. A lean business plan forces you to stretch every dollar, like using a $250 a month co-working space instead of a lease that bleeds you dry. Third, chasing trends over strengths is a trap. Many entrepreneurs jump into hot industries, think athleisure or crypto, without expertise. It's like playing a game you don't understand. Consumer behavior studies show customers trust brands that scream authenticity, boosting loyalty by 20%. Our Austin fashion shop? It's built on the owner's tailoring skills, not copying fast fashion giants. Your plan must lean on what you're great at to stand out. Here's the deal. A business plan for small businesses is your shield against these traps. It's not just paperwork, it's your battle strategy to lock in focus, nail your product and audience, no guesswork. Control cash, spend smart, save big, and stay alive. Play your strengths. Build on what makes you unstoppable. In this video, we'll craft a plan for a custom fashion shop in Austin, costing just $2,750 for 6 months, breaking even with 20 orders. Backed by science and real-world hustle, this method will keep you in the 14% who crush it. Ready to rewrite your story? Let's dive in. Step 1. Craft your business plan. A winning business plan answers 5 big questions. What are you selling? Who's your customer? How do you reach them? How do you deliver? How do you profit? We'll tackle these with a method called 5W to drill deep into your idea. Our case study, launching a fashion shop in Austin, Texas, offering custom one-of-a-kind clothing designs. Find your fire. What are you selling? Your business starts with a spark, something you're obsessed with and damn good at. This isn't just fluffy advice, it's backed by science. Harvard Business Review found that entrepreneurs who build on their expertise are 30% more likely to succeed. Why? When you're passionate and skilled, you're motivated, solve problems faster, and radiate authenticity that customers crave. In Austin's buzzing creative scene, standing out means owning your unique fire. Let's ignite it with a business plan for small businesses that screams you. To find your product, we'll use the 5W method, asking why 5 times to drill into your core idea. This taps into cognitive psychology's laddering technique, which clarifies goals by uncovering deeper motivations. Grab your notebook, write FIRE at the top, and let's dive in. For our case study, a custom fashion shop in Austin, say you're into fashion. Write, I want to start a fashion business. Now ask why, and don't hold back. Because I'm obsessed with clothes and styling. Fashion's my happy place. I could spend hours mixing patterns and textures. Because friends, co-workers, even strangers on Austin's South Congress Avenue stop me to compliment my outfits. Because I've got a knack for picking clothes that flatter different body types, skin tones, and personal vibes. Because, as a trained tailor, I can design and sew outfits that fit like a glove and turn heads. Because I can create custom, one-of-a-kind clothing that makes people feel bold, unique, and unstoppable. Bam! You've got it. A service designing and tailoring unique clothing tailored to each customer's body type, skin tone, and style. Draw a box under FIRE and write, Custom Clothing Design Service. This isn't just a product. It's a niche that screams individuality in Austin, where 15% of apparel sales are custom, per Statista 2024. Why does this matter? Psychology shows passion fuels resilience. When challenges hit, like a slow sales month, you'll push through because you love the game. Plus, your expertise as a tailor gives you an edge over generic boutiques. A client of mine in Austin tried selling trendy athleisure without knowing the market. They flopped in 4 months. But another, a tailor like you, leaned into custom designs and now pulls $10,000 a month. Your business plan for small businesses must start with what sets your soul on fire and your skills apart. This 5W exercise isn't a one and done. Revisit it weekly to refine your idea as you learn your market. For now, your custom clothing service is the foundation of a lean, mean plan we'll build to conquer Austin's fashion scene. Let's keep the fire burning. Know your tribe. Who's buying? If you try to sell to everyone, you'll sell to no one. Targeting a specific audience is the heartbeat of a business plan for small businesses, especially in a vibrant market like Austin, Texas. A vague everybody approach burns cash and dilutes your vibe. Instead, you need a crystal clear picture of your tribe, the people who'll rave about your custom fashion shop. This isn't guesswork. It's strategy backed by consumer psychology. Studies, like those from Nielsen, show niche marketing boosts conversion rates by 20–30% because tailored messages hit harder. Let's find your tribe and make them obsessed with your brand. Grab your notebook, draw a box labeled Tribe, and list 4 traits: gender, age, location, and occupation. For our case study, a custom clothing design service in Austin, Let's break it down with precision. Start with gender. Women are your sweet spot. Why? Data from Statista 2024 shows women in the U.S. spend 60% more on personalized apparel than men, who lean toward mass-produced options. Custom, one-of-a-kind designs resonate with women seeking unique style. So right, women. Next, age. You want customers with enough disposable income to splurge on custom outfits, typically after a few years in the workforce. The 27 to 35 age group fits perfectly. They're building careers, curating personal brands, and willing to invest in statement pieces. Per Ibis World, this demographic drives 40% of Austin's boutique sales. Right, 27 to 35 years old. For location, Austin's your goldmine. It's a hub for creatives, techies, and trendsetters, with a 15% surge in custom apparel demand, Statista 2024. Unlike rural areas, Austin's urban vibe craves individuality, especially in hip areas like South Congress or East Austin. Right, living in Austin. Targeting locals keeps marketing lean. No need to ship nationwide yet. Finally, occupation. Focus on women with the budget and lifestyle for exclusive fashion. Austin's economy thrives on freelancers, marketers, and tech professionals, per Forbes 2024. These women, think graphic designers, social media managers, or startup devs, earn solid incomes, median $60,000 a year, and value outfits that scream, "I'm one of a kind." They're active in Austin's co-working spaces and networking events, perfect for your brand's reach. Right, freelancers, marketers, tech pros. Your tribe, women, 27 to 35, living in Austin, working as freelancers, marketers, or tech professionals. This isn't just a list, it's your marketing GPS. A client of mine in Austin targeted everyone for her jewelry line and flopped, wasting $5,000 on broad ads. Another focused on tech-savvy women, hit $8,000 month in sales. Why? Specificity drives loyalty. Psychology shows people buy from brands that get them, per APA. This tribe will shape your Instagram posts, YouTube shorts, and website vibe, saving you thousands in misfired marketing. Revisit this profile monthly as you learn your customers. For now, your business plan for small businesses has a tribe ready to rock your custom designs. Let's keep building. Reach your tribe. How do you connect? Getting your custom fashion shop in front of your tribe, women 27 to 35 in Austin, is all about smart, lean marketing. In your business plan for small businesses, picking the right channels saves cash and amplifies impact. Consumer psychology shows targeted outreach boosts engagement by 25%, data from Nielsen. In your notebook, under Tribe, draw a reach column and list 3 channels, noting who runs them and costs. For our Austin shop, we'll use Instagram SEO, $800 6 months. Skip $4,000 ads. Post in Austin fashion groups using Later, $133 a month, to schedule reels showcasing designs. Learn free Instagram SEO via YouTube. Search Instagram SEO Small Business. You manage it, tapping Austin's 70% Instagram usage. Data from Statista 2024. Cost, $800. YouTube Shorts, $100 6 months. Film quick videos of your tailoring process with your phone and Canva Pro, $16 a month, for editing. No $500 camera needed. Shorts drive 30% more local reach per Sprout Social. You film and edit. Cost, $100. Website, $250 a year. Build a sleek site with Wix, $150 a year, hosting included, using free tutorials. Show designs and take orders, leveraging Austin's 80% online shoppers. Data from Forbes, 2024. You maintain it. Cost, $250. Total reach. Cost, $1,150. These channels prioritize knowledge over budget, proving you can hustle big in the USA without breaking the bank. A client's broad ads flopped, but targeted Instagram reeled in $5,000 in sales. Your business plan for small businesses thrives when you connect smart. Serve your tribe. How do you deliver? Under Serve, list how you'll deliver your product. Note who's doing it and the cost. Our shop offers two methods. Online, free. Customers send photos and measurements via Instagram DMs or email. You design, quote, and sew after payment. You handle it all with your phone. Cost, $0. Offline, $1,600, 6 months. Customers visit a workspace. Instead of a $20,000 office lease, rent, staff, furniture, use a co-working space in Austin's downtown. $250 month, $1,500, 6 months. Add $100 for a sewing machine and tools kept at home. You consult and sew. Total cost, $1,600. Co-working spaces in Austin, like WeWork or Common Desk, offer sleek addresses, Wi-Fi, and free coffee, perfect for small businesses. Total serve cost, $1,600. Cash in. How do you profit? Your business plan for small businesses isn't complete until you know how to turn your hustle into cash. For our custom fashion shop in Austin, Texas, pricing and profit are your ticket to sustainability. Psychology shows clear pricing builds trust, boosting sales by 15%. Data from APA. In your notebook, under Profit, define your pricing, costs, and break-even point. Let's make it rain for your shop. Charge $150 per custom outfit, split into design. Fee, $75 for your expertise in crafting one-of-a-kind looks. Austin's market supports premium pricing for unique designs per Statista 2024. Sewing, plus fabric, $75, including $60 for high-quality fabric from U.S. suppliers like Mood Fabrics, and $15 profit, 20% margin, on sewing. Each order nets $90 profit, $150, $60 fabric. Your total costs, $1,150 marketing plus $1,600 co-working tools are $2,750 for 6 months. To break even, you need 20 orders, $2,750, $90, 20.5, or 3.3 orders month. Austin's fashion-forward crowd, with 15% custom apparel growth, data from Ibis World, makes this doable. A client of mine hit 25 orders in month 5 by targeting local tech pros via Instagram. Compare that to another who underpriced at $80 and barely broke even. Pricing at $150 reflects value, not greed. Consumer behavior studies show customers pay for exclusivity, especially in Austin's creative scene. Track sales weekly to tweak pricing if fabric costs rise. This lean profit plan keeps your business plan for small businesses on track to thrive. Time to cash in. Save like a boss. Cut costs, keep quality. The magic of a business plan for small businesses is stretching every dollar. Here's how we slashed costs. Instagram, SEO plus later, $800 versus ads, $4,000. YouTube, phone plus Canva, $100 versus camera plus course, $700. Website, Wix, $250 versus hiring, $2,000. Office, co-working, $1,500 versus traditional lease, $20,000. These hacks come from learning, not luck. Free YouTube tutorials and affordable tools like Canva or co-working spaces save thousands while keeping you legit. Total plan cost, $2,150, doable for most US beginners. Step 2. Make your plan unstoppable. A killer business plan for small businesses is only as good as your hustle to make it happen. Execution separates dreamers from winners. Here are 5 psychology-backed tips to ensure your custom fashion shop in Austin, Texas doesn't just survive, but thrives. These aren't just tips. They're your playbook to beat the 86% startup failure rate. Data from Fundera. Let's make your plan unstoppable. Start lean. Don't splurge on a storefront or overstock fabric. Lean startups are 20% more likely to survive year 1 per HBR. Our shop uses a $250 month co-working space, not a $20,000 lease, and scales only after profits. A client blew $15,000 on inventory and crashed. Another started lean, hit $8,000 month. Stay scrappy. Mastery over money. Your skills must outshine your budget. Low cash but high knowledge, like learning Instagram SEO, beats big cash with no clue. APA studies show skill building cuts stress and boosts confidence by 30%. Our tailor's expertise saves $3,200 on ads by mastering free YouTube tutorials. Knowledge is your superpower. Own your niche. Stick to what you're great at. Chasing trends without expertise is a death trap. Consumer psychology shows authenticity drives 25% higher loyalty. Data from Nielsen. Our shop leans on custom tailoring, not fast fashion. A mentee who chased athleisure flopped. Another nailed custom designs, banking $10,000 a month. Your niche is your edge. Never stop learning. Knowledge slashes costs and fuels growth. Learning SEO saved our shop $3,200 on Instagram ads. Per Forbes 2024, 70% of successful entrepreneurs prioritize continuous learning. Check free resources like Instagram SEO for small businesses on YouTube. A client who ignored learning stalled. Another who studied marketing tripled sales. Keep leveling up. Plan for hiccups. Slow sales or rising fabric costs can hit hard. Anticipate risks with a 6-month buffer to survive no orders. If co-working feels steep, pivot to a virtual office, 306 months. Risk planning boosts survival odds by 15% per IBS World. A client's backup plan saved her shop during a sales dip. Stay ready. These tips, grounded in psychology and data, turn your business plan for small businesses into a powerhouse. Start lean, bet on your skills, own your niche, learn relentlessly, and prep for bumps. Your Austin shop's ready to slay. Now go make it unstoppable. The science of winning. This business plan for small businesses isn't just practical, it's a science-backed machine designed to win. Let's unpack the psychology and data that make your Austin fashion shop unstoppable. First, the 5W method, used to define your custom clothing service, leverages cognitive psychology's laddering technique. This forces you to dig into core motivations, clarifying goals 30% faster, per APA studies. It's why our tailor's one-of-a-kind designs idea is razor-sharp, not vague. Next, targeting a niche, women 27 to 35 in Austin, taps consumer behavior science. Nielsen reports niche marketing boosts conversions by 20 to 30% because specific messaging builds trust. Your Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts hit harder when tailored to Austin's creative tribe, driving 15% higher engagement. Data from Sprout Social 2024. A client's broad ads flopped. Niche focus tripled her sales. Cost-saving strategies like using a $250 a month co-working space harness resourcefulness bias. Psychology shows constraints spark creativity, leading to 25% more innovative solutions. Data from HBR. This is how our shop slashed $18,750 by skipping a traditional lease. Fundera's 86% startup failure rate screams the need for planning, while APA data shows structured plans cut stress by 20% and sharpen decisions. Finally, leaning on your tailoring expertise aligns with authenticity bias. Customers pay 15% more for brands they trust. Data from Statista 2024. Your business plan for small businesses combines clarity, focus, and scrappy ingenuity to beat the odds. It's not luck, it's science. Use this to conquer Austin's fashion scene and beyond. Scale your hustle. 3-year roadmap. You've hit 20 orders to break even on your Austin fashion shop. Congrats. Now let's turn your business plan for small businesses into a growth machine with a 3-year roadmap. Scaling smart means balancing ambition with stability, avoiding the 50% of startups that stall in year 2. Data from IBIS World. Psychology shows gradual growth boosts resilience by 20%. Data from APA. Here's how to take your custom clothing service from scrappy to unstoppable in Austin's booming market, backed by data and real-world wins. Year 1. Nail your foundation. Focus on perfecting your process. Aim for 8 orders month, 96 year, $8,740 profit at $90 order. Reinvest $4,000 into a high-end sewing machine for faster production and $1,000 into Instagram SEO tools like Later Pro, $167 month. Statista 2024 shows Austin's custom apparel demand growing 15%, so lean into local events like Austin Fashion Week to boost visibility. A client hit 100 orders in year 1 by networking at co-working spaces. Track customer feedback weekly to refine designs, ensuring 30% higher retention. Data from Nielsen. Costs: $5,000. Profit: $3,640 after reinvestment. Year 2. Amplify your reach. Double down on marketing and efficiency. Target 15 orders/month, 180 year, $16,200 profit. Hire a part-time assistant, $1,000 month, $6,000 year, to handle bookings and customer emails, freeing you to design. Invest $12,400 year in paid Instagram ads and YouTube analytics tools to hit Austin's 70% social media users. Data from Forbes 2024. Upgrade your Wix site to e-commerce, $500 year for seamless online orders. A mentee scaled to $15,000 year by adding online sales. Outsource fabric sourcing to save 10 hours week. Costs: $9,900. Profit: $6,300. This gradual ramp-up aligns with HBR's finding that paced growth cuts failure risk by 25%. Year 3. Go big or go home. Now, dominate. Aim for 30 orders month, 360 year, $32,400 profit. Open a small storefront in East Austin, $2,000 month, $24,000 year, or launch a full e-commerce platform, $5,000 setup. Train a second tailor, $1,500 month, or license your designs for passive income. Austin's boutique sales grew 10% in 2024. Data from IBIS World, so host pop-up shops to tap demand. A client's storefront hit $40,000 year by year 3. Costs: $32,000. Profit: $400, $8,400, depending on strategy. This roadmap, foundation, amplification, domination, keeps risks low while riding Austin's creative wave. Your business plan for small businesses evolves with data, psychology, and hustle. Start small, scale smart, and own the game. Your move. Launch your dream. This business plan for small businesses changed how I coach entrepreneurs, and it can transform your hustle. A client in Austin used a similar plan, started lean, and now runs a buzzing fashion brand. You don't need a fat wallet, just a plan, your skills, and grit. I want to hear your dream. What's the first business idea you'll plan with these steps? Drop it in the comments to spark some inspo. If this video lit a fire under you, smash that like button, share it with anyone dreaming of a small business, and subscribe to ThriveBit for more game-changing hacks. Your support fuels our vibe. Let's seal the deal. A business plan for small businesses is your ticket to beating the 86% failure rate. Step 1. Craft a lean plan. Nail your product with 5W. Target your tribe, reach them cheap, serve them smart, and price to profit. Step 2. Hustle with focus. Start lean, own your niche, learn relentlessly, and prep for hiccups. Backed by science and real results, this plan keeps you scrappy and ready to crush it in the USA. Start today, and you're one step closer to winning. That's how you thrive, one bit at a time. Thrive on.